What's up, YouTube? So, another episode of Preacher, and it was freaking awesome. I think the last 2 weeks, the show has really found its footing, and the over-the-top violence at the start of this episode really does fit in with the show, and it doesn't become gratuitous or just kind of cringy because of the pulp nature of the show, and it was just a great opening. So we've got some very, very big information in the start of the episode. So it started off very heavy in lore and mythology. So we get the story here that, well, the thing inside Jesse is actually a baby born of a demon and an angel who is more powerful than God himself, it seems, which he didn't actually ask. So this is pretty much the trigger that sends on the cowboy to come and pretty much take on the preacher and take Genesis back and put it in a place where no one should ever use it. So that cowboy who's been in the flashbacks of Ratwater in the last few episodes, well, expect to see him again, as I explained in my previous 2 videos that he was in. Well, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath, which is going to be sweet to see. Now, Jesse does seem intent upon using the power, the voice of command, which, well, you'd think he wouldn't want to, considering that angels are killing angels to get it back and use it and put it back where it's supposed to be, because certain people in the hierarchy don't know that it actually exists and they want it for themselves, which isn't a good thing. So, in my eyes, I think that maybe the safest place for it is with Jesse. However, humans cannot be trusted, can they? Let's be honest. And he absolutely screws things up at the end. So we finally get to see Eugene at school, and no doubt learn that he is pretty heavily bullied, which is sad to see considering he's such a nice dude. And you can see there you've got the Nirvana smiley face logo, unfortunately, which led him to try and follow in the footsteps of his hero Kurt Cobain, which is not a good thing. But he is finally getting some new friends who, yeah, they're not the best lighting fireworks in a sewer, which isn't a good idea. So it seems that Jesse really is taking to heart the whole using the voice of the command and thinking that, well, he can just force people to see the light. But obviously Eugene, the moral compass of the show, does not agree one bit. So Jesse is treading the dangerous waters between a kind of anti-hero towards being a kind of righteous villain, which is usually in films you get the guy who's so adamant that he's right, and then he's kind of wrong, but he shouldn't really force people to believe in religion, which is, of course, it is a moral choice. And we get a crazy twist that, well, Eugene isn't here anymore. He has been told to go to hell, which I was a bit confused how this works, because I'm not sure how he was able to make himself go to hell, because obviously once the powers have been used, it is the person doing the kind of doing. So when they go to fuck themselves, then they fuck themselves to death. So it's a bit weird how this works, but I'm sure we'll find out. But, well, will we see him again? So we get a kind of, I guess, a resolution to the massacre by Odin Quincannon last week, where he killed everyone from the development company, and the mayor has kind of got out of really the whole thing and was able to pretty much just say that, well, it was a terrible accident. So I'm interested to see what the mayor does. He seems a bit of a kind of a tepid person, so it might possibly get usurped maybe by someone, I don't know, but I'm glad this plotline is filled out and come to an end, and wonder if we'll see much of him again. Probably will, considering he's the mayor of the town. One good thing about this episode was that it's not trying to do too much, and we didn't have too many subplots. We had ties from last week tied up, and also we have Tulip with the unrequited love of Jesse. So we got the 2 people who really want Jesse, good and evil, kind of. I don't know if Tulip is bad. I think she just does the wrong things pretty much. And we learn more about the lady's daughter as well. So this was an interesting thing, and they're working together. But overall, I thought it was a very, very good episode. So if you enjoyed this, drop a like and a subscribe for more Preacher. I also cover Outcast, Flash, Arrow, Legend of Tomorrow, Game of Thrones, and weekly comic releases as well. So a lot to watch if you want to subscribe, and comment below your opinions on this episode. Goodbye.